Hello there, Imef here, and I'm back with some more Minecraft. So last time I actually showed you my little system, which is composed of a server and several clients. So once the server is activated, it will there's nothing to do with it once it's on, basically. And then let me log out. You can actually connect to, I don't know, any profile. Let's connect to mine, Imef, and you type the password I meant. Minecraft, that's my password, but you actually saw that last time in my video. So there are several options. You can actually send messages to other people, there's an inbox, there's a server command, and you can log out. So yeah. So what I won't be showing the details because I've done that in my previous video. What I am gonna do rather is show you two important things two very important mechanics I used for making that, and maybe next time I'll actually show you we'll actually start working on the APIs and all. So anyway, the first thing I'm going to show you is how to use APIs. Now then, let's see. An API is basically a file containing several functions. So for instance, there's all the list of APIs are found by typing just APIs. So there's bit, colors, coroutine, disk, FS, GPS, help, parallel, peripheral, rednet, redstone, RS, shell, string, table, term, text util, and vector. Those are all APIs, and they all contain several functions, and the way to call them is very simply. You put the name of the API, for example, I don't know, how about rednet, and dot, and the name of the function. So one example of rednet is rednet.send, and then it sends a message through rednet. So now you know what an API actually is. How to create an API. It's very easy actually. Let's just a sec. I'm just going to see all the files I have. Yeah, let's remove a few. Remove data. What the fuck? Oh, maybe data is the directory. File. Oh, come on. Oh, maybe it's RM. Okay, RM deletes a file. Deletes files. File. Foo. I'll be keeping Perry. No, not text. Test. Test 2 and write file. Okay, so now my computer is totally clean. It has, oh shit, just going to remove one last file, which is API Imef, like that. Okay, so now my computer is clean. It just has one program, Perry, which I showed on the previous video, but I want to keep it because it's awesome. Okay, so back to business. How to create an API? It's very simple. You just edit the name of the file you want to edit. So how about Imef API? Just not to copy what I did last time. So then, well, what you don't know is that the file it's normal file, but what it's going to do is that it's only going to contain functions. It will not execute any code. So supposing you execute Imef API, nothing will happen really. Anyway, well, actually it will store the functions, but then it will forget them at the end of the program. So anyway, one little detail, it's always good to put some comments. So to do a comment, it's 2 hyphens, I think. But I forgot what the name of the symbol is, but you put 2 of those, and then you put your comment. So let's oh come on, I don't want to do that. So and then in the comments you just indicate what's going to happen in the function. It's always good to do that. So I'm just going to skip a line to wait what I'm going to do. So no, not function, it's function, like that. Then you put a space and the name of the function itself. So how about let's call it hello world. And what this function is gonna do is that it's just going to print, well, display hello world. It's as easy as that. So, hello world. Shit. And let's create another function. Count. This will has an argument n, and what it's going to do is going to count up to the number n. So I'm not going to optimize this function very well. I won't be taking into account exceptions like if n is below 0. It will only rely on the skill of the programmers. But if you were really to actually share this API, you'd have to optimize everything so that everything works in every possible case, because otherwise the program would simply crash, and that's not quite what you want, right? Anyway, back to business. For I equal 1 to n do. And so this is how you do a for loop. I guess you already know that though. And print I. It's as simple as that. So let's save our little program and exit. Now then, let's actually create a little program which will open the APIs and all. So let's call it just, I don't know, foo, like that. I don't know why, but foo is often used by programmers as tests or anything. I don't know why. Anyway, let's see. So at the beginning you want to call the function os.loadAPI, like that. And in it you put the name of the file, so I think it's Imef API, just like that. And at the end of the function you want to do os.unloadAPI. That will unload the API, because otherwise the API will basically stay into memory, and it's not ideal to do so. So Imef API. Okay. Next, what we shall do, well, now that the API is in memory, what we can pretty simply do is call the functions Imef API dot hello world. I think that's how the function was typed, and Imef dot API. No, it's not dot API. It's Imef API dot. Dang it. Count. It will count, how about to 10. So hopefully this will work. Yes, you can see that when it calls the first function hello world, it displays hello world, and when it calls count, it counts up to 10. So the API worked. How brilliant is that? So now you know how APIs actually work. The next thing I'm going to do is, next thing I'm going to show you is how to write and edit files. So let's edit a program. Let's just call it WF. And what it's going to do is going to write in a file. Okay. So what I'm going to do is file equal io dot. I think it's open, and the name of the file itself. So let's just call our file very simply. So what this function does is that it opens the file and it stores the location of the file in the variable file. So it's probably a bit confusing that I actually put both the names. Well, both names are the same, but basically it just opens the file named file, and yeah, and to close the file is just file colon close. There we go. There's another way to do it. It's io.close, and as an argument you put the name of the file, and yeah, so this is how you open and read a file. Actually, there's one little detail I forgot in open. I'm terribly sorry. It's that you actually have to put a second argument, and since this is supposed to write in a file, let's put a W, because W stands for write. So that means that now we can write into the file. However, we cannot read. So there are several functions you need to know. Well, no, there's just one you actually need to know. It's file colon write, and then as an argument you just put whatever you want to write. So how about hello world? I don't know why I just always use hello world. I could use other phrases like foo or poo or whatever. So what this is gonna do, since well, let's just try this. Save, exit, and if you type ls, you'll notice that the file does not exist yet. And when we execute, what the fuck? I wish. Let's go to ls again. We can see that file now exists. So if we edit file like that, you'll see hello world is written. Exit. Let's then open this and let's write a different message. How about something like, or something very typical like, hi there. Hi there. I have a white van. You want to go at the back? Okay, and let's execute WF, and let's edit file again, and you'll see it has actually overwritten the file. So this is not quite what we want. So let me show you something else. Where's WF? Is that there's another way to actually open the file, and right, it's in append mode, and this is basically. So hopefully I am correct. If I'm not, it's a bit of a shame. WF. It will write at the end of the file, so I hope it works. Yeah, great. It's hi there. So it actually wrote at the end of the file. However, the annoying part is that it actually put everything on the same line. So let's actually exit this and let's edit WF once again, and let's. I don't know if this works in files, but usually it does. So that was you put whoa anti/n, and this symbol is for it's two characters, but it's actually one symbol, and this is for a new line. So yeah. There's another symbol which is anti/t, which is to actually do some tabs, but that's not a huge issue, I suppose. Anyway, let's edit file. Oh shit, I forgot to actually execute WF. So let's edit file, and it didn't work. Yeah, maybe it's another symbol. That's not a huge issue, I suppose. Yeah, I want, because there's still only one line. No, never mind. So what I'm going to do now is show you how to open a file. So let's edit, let's call it OF, off. I don't know if you can, it's OF in capital letters, we never know, because I think OF is a protected character, I'm not sure. Anyway, let's see. As usual, as last time, we want to do file equal io.open, when you put the name of the file, which is file, and and you want to read the file. Oh, dang it. Never mind, I'm going to actually change something after, and at the end you want to close the file. And so there are two functions which are pretty much the same. It's actually no, it's a bit different how you want to actually open the file. It's, if I'm correct, you actually want to do a loop. So let's do for line in file lines. It's pretty weird how to because it's the first time I show you a technique like that, but basically it's for every line in the file, for each line of the file it will basically print the line. So hopefully that will work. I keep forgetting the details, but I'm going to actually edit the name of the file. I think it's rename OF to RF. So let's execute RF, and yes, it worked. It's read the file, and you can see that what's written is exactly the same as what was written. So let's edit file, and I don't know, let's first of all put the things correctly and add another line. My name is Imef, and how about the next line? How about pleased to meet you. Save, exit, and let's call RF again, and every single line is displayed. So yeah, that's how you actually read the file, or how you read the whole file. But then if you call a function io.read, I think it reads just one line. I'm not certain, because I mostly use the function which is for each line and stuff. So yeah, that's about that. So anyway, what I want to do, yeah, I think I've shown you everything I want to show you today. So next time I'll be showing you just one last function, or one last API, and then we'll start actually writing the API for the server itself. So I hope this video was actually useful for you. If it was, please take the time to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm sure if you already have done so, you are really awesome. And if you have any suggestions, any doubts, any ideas, I don't know, anything, let me know in the comments, because it would be my pleasure to help you in any possible way. And since this is the end, I'll be saying goodbye.